And our buddy Kip's got a pretty good one in his hands here too, wouldn't you say, Kip?
I think it's a pretty cool guitar.
That's a Grammar acoustic. Very rare and beautiful thing. Kind of a, what do you call this called?
I think Silverburst. Much like the Gibson Silverburst from the 70s.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or an Antigua Strat too, kind of.
Or an Antigua Strat, exactly.
Well, this guitar was made for this guitar was made for Johnny Cash, and he owned it in the late '60s, early '70s. He wound up giving it to Hank Ballard, famous Hank Ballard, and later on, Hank sold this guitar to a cat named Richard Conte, and many years later, in the '90s, Richard went to a Johnny Cash gig and got the Man in Black to sign it for him. It's a really good sounding guitar.
It's interesting because, to me, when I first saw it, I thought it was a full-size Dreadnought. But looking at it again and actually holding it, you realize that it's maybe 3/4 size. It's not even as big as a triple O Martin, more like a double O Martin, I think. But it's still shaped like a Dreadnought acoustic.
It's a beautiful guitar, man. It sounds fantastic.
Yeah, it's pretty
When you
cool.
were working on it, was there anything about it that seemed bizarre or not or non-standard?
Well, the interesting thing to me is the logo plate, if you will, is actually the same material that you would use for your cubicle nameplate.
Well, like the things on a desk.
Like you on your desk, or like you
Nice.
stick on the side of your cubicle,
The
and
buck
it's
stops
actually
here.
engraved into it as just like you would see at the sign shop. In fact, there's no finish on top; it's literally just black plastic. I thought that's kind of cute.
It's a cool guitar. Let's hear an E chord on that thing. Very nice.
Thank you, sir.
Johnny Cash's Grammar.